hi there. Hi. Hello. Oh, Aphrodite streaming. Oh no. Oh geez. Oh no, I didn't mean to step on her. Ugh. Okay, in my defense, this is my normal stream time. Okay, so don't hate, appreciate. Okay, I'm gonna say sorry to her. Hold on. Maybe I can jump on a call with her. Do you think she'd be upset by that? The artist for the game, would she be upset by me jumping on her? Why isn't YouTube stream starting? Hello, YouTube stream? Oh, now, okay. Wait, am I streaming? Yeah, I'm YouTube? Oh, hi YouTube. Okay, I don't know if you guys caught any of that, but we're gonna have a fun old day today. It's gonna be a grand old time. Let me quickly turn on some muse. I'm trying. Muldrum, hello. Hold on, I'm gonna do something kind of new today. Let me pull up a thing here. Fuck! No, in new tab, please. Okay. Lower quality. Okay. Lower sound. Lower quality. Okay. Fuck. Announcements. Delete. Delete. At everyone. Paste. Copy. Paste. Enter. Send. Space piece. Oh, it's getting there. Yeah. Hold on.
Quite a lot of domes.
Okay.
Hello, Gary.
I was worried I was gonna scare you again. How's it going?
It's going well, Gary. How are you?
Oh, it's going fantastic. Just messing around. I heard you had emotes on the way.
I do, and just so you're aware, we are actually live right now.
Yeah, I saw that. I was about to press start and I saw Aphrodite streaming. I'm like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah, we're doing something chill today because I think I'm gonna be gone for a couple days. So I wanted to do
Oh,
like a actual game stream, and we're having some beer and we're just chilling here. We're gonna
oh,
play some
sweet.
Star Wars.
Okay,
Uh,
okay. I just wanted to. Oh,
how's the card game going?
it's going fantastic. I'm just going through the whole Fiverr commission now, so that way we can just make sure everything was done. I'm sure it was. I didn't even see Phase Nymph. That was so it was so weird. Like me, I didn't even see Phase Nymph in the list for some reason. It was there.
Yeah, I was gonna share with you a Google Drive as well, just with all of them, because
Oh.
like Fiverr only lets me send a couple at a time. But whatever,
Oh.
I don't really know what the next step on Fiverr is. I think that like there's another milestone, but I don't see anywhere to start it, so it might be on your end.
Well,
Again, I'm so new to Fiverr.
well, the thing is that it says the fourth milestone isn't started, and I approved the third milestone. Did you get paid for the third milestone?
I did. I did.
Okay, it says the order was
We can
completed, but the fourth
Yeah, that's what
milestone
it
was never
says on my
started.
end too. That's what it says on my end as well. So I don't know how to start the fourth one, but if it becomes an issue, I can just make a separate gig for that last part of the payment
Hmm.
and we can go through it that way.
Yeah, because I still
Um
owe you like $400 or something.
Yeah, something like that. But I know you're good for it. So it's not super pressing, but if you're missing any files for the demo and stuff, I can
Yeah.
send them to
Well,
you
I don't think we're missing
tonight.
files, but it's more so like, okay, well, since I was gonna ask this separately anyway, but fuck it, why not do this publicly? So, if I commissioned you again, could we just add the
Mhm.
$400 on that?
Yeah, if you were gonna do the other thing that we were talking about, then yeah. Or if we could just we do that 400 separate.
Hmm.
We'll figure it out
Yeah, I
for
mean,
sure.
yeah. So what I was thinking, you don't have to give a price on publicly streaming and all that. But what I was thinking is like I would commission you again, and I would just get the cutout for all of the creatures without the background because I know you have to do work on some of them to even make that work.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like commission that and statements on each creature about how you came to make them, and then we could add the $400 on there if for whatever reason. I might just contact Fiverr, or maybe have you contact Fiverr. Either way, and maybe we can get that $400 that way.
Mhm.
But as long as you
Yeah,
get paid, that's what I care about.
Yeah, I'll contact Fiverr and I'll figure out what's happening with that because I should figure out how to do it correctly now while I have a very patient client as opposed to with somebody else who's going to be like, I don't know how to fix it. What's going on? And they're getting all mad at me because I don't know
Aw,
how to use the platform.
no
I know
problem,
you're
no
not going to get
problem.
mad at me.
Oh man, do you get any other commissioners that are like, what did that guy ask you about? I'm like, hold on, I'm looking back on Discord. What was that thing you linked?
He
It,
wanted it like I just get these scammers who come through and want to like have me manage their rental
oh, rental
properties or something.
properties.
I think that it's just some sort of check scam or something. Like they're gonna be like, "Oh, deposit this check and then whatever," and it's like a money laundering or like a
Oh,
Nubian prince is trying to get you to send him gift cards or something.
gotcha, gotcha. All right, well, I'll let you play your Star. Which Star Wars are you playing?
Jedi Survivor, Neon Guy actually worked on this game. He's credited in the
Ooh,
game, which is really funny.
nice. Jedi Survivor, is
Uh,
that like what? Which one is that?
that's which one is that? That's the one. that- I don't know. It's the newest like role playing
Oh,
game.
it's the one. Okay, I got you. He looks like
It's
Star Lord.
the he's like the ginger guy and he's got two lightsabers. It's like a one person story
Oh.
game.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna let you have fun with Star Wars. I just wanted to catch up with you because I haven't been home all day again.
Okay, yeah. Well, thanks for catching up and I will probably be commenting and chatting in your stream if you have one today.
Ah, now focus on yours. It's all good. Have fun.
Okay, thanks, Gary.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, let's
Oh,
see.
sorry. The call, not the. I canceled out of your Twitch stream. Okay, my bad. Oh, geez, that was embarrassing. I like closed out of the Twitch stream. Like, wait a second. Why do I still hear her voice? That was weird. Ah, okay. Whew, we're back. Midnight Royal Afton. Hello, hello. Welcome to this stream. So, what are we gonna do today? First, we're gonna play some music because I can't stand total silence. We've been listening to a lot of Lo-Fi Leah. Let's do like Star Guardian. We haven't listened to Star Guardian in a long time. In a long time. So long that I don't even know where the playlist is. There we go. Bam, bam. Okay, we get on music volume? Because that just blasted my ears off. I saved you guys. I managed to catch the volumes in time. All right, so what are we doing today? We need to have a draw animation that's like a drag and drop. So what I'm imagining in my head is that we're gonna have a paint file. Okay, so here's what I'm imagining in my head today. So this game, so let's just imagine this is like the whole game board, right? So you have like your little, you know, you have like your little UI here, and then you have your other UI here. Then this is their hand, and then this is their Quanta, and then this is our hand. Now, when you have cards in your hand, right? A couple of things happen. So when you draw a card, it's up here, right? That's roughly where it is, right? Now, that's fine, and that works good. So what I'm imagining is that down here at all times, you'll have like a half on screen back of the card. You'll see it. We already have the graphic. We already have a back of card graphic, right? And that's always going to be there. And on that, you're going to have times, you know, 23 or whatever, however many cards you have left in the deck, right? And then what you're going to do is you will draw that card, and what's going to happen, I want like what I want is when you highlight it, maybe it even goes up a little. It goes like, it like moves up just a little bit. And then you're gonna go watch Astronauty. Oh, have a good old time. And then it might move up a little, but the idea is that eventually you can click and drag and it'll move up here, and eventually it'll land on this square, and then it flips over. We're not gonna have a flip animation, although I don't even know if that would be that hard to implement, right? What is a flip animation besides Well, no, it is difficult. Well, no, not that difficult. The idea, though, is that you would just take the graphic here and you would just shrink it both ways equally until it's like 1 pixel. And then you would have the new graphic appear and it would extend equally going out. So that's not that hard, right? So it would move up and then it would land and then it would shrink and then the new card would appear and then it would flip and like stretch out. Actually, this is easier than I thought because we don't even need to like crop it. We just need to like squish it because it's like the only time you can actually squish something like that and get away with it. And then the new graphic would appear when the old one has like 1 pixel difference or something where you can't see it. And then it would stretch to like where it should be. Okay. That's not hard. My border animation where we have like the fade out effect on each like object I want it on, that's not a square. That's just whatever object we draw it around. So that's already done in Engine. So that's pretty easy. I think we can do this today. I don't think it's that hard. All right, let's do it. Let's just double check we don't need to do anything for what we did yesterday. Okay. So we have name. Maybe we move player 2 name up a little. Like, yeah. I think I like Astrodite's idea of switching the HP and the username. I think I like that idea a lot. I think the username and the HP bar needs to switch. I think this needs to switch as well. Luckily, it's not that hard to do. It would just take like 30 minutes. So that's fine. Okay, so this is what I mean by the animation, okay? Excuse me. Behind my fat head, I'm gonna do this a lot. What I want is this back of card thing here. I have no idea how to do C++, but well. Are you saying you only know how to do C++ well, or is that like a cutoff message? I think it's a cutoff message. Nobody who is ever good at C++ says they're good at C++. I've never seen it. You'll never see it. Let's not lie to ourselves here. Also, hi, Neko Mito. Oh my God, you're gonna be so disappointed to know I don't like anime. Anyway, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna have this back of card graphic up here for the enemy 2 player. We're gonna have that same graphic down here. And in that section, what I want is to be able to click the card draw. The card then goes to the top of the hand and then flips. That's what we're gonna do first. And then we'll worry about like, if you have 3 cards, you know, go up there, that kind of deal, right? Okay. We already have that on the screen because I'm pretty sure our field point value, make element field, make hand. Yes, we already have our formula. Beautiful. So we already have our algorithm for how, for the size of the hand, the art in hand, and how much we're going up every time, which is half of this algorithm. Okay, beautiful. Already done. Nothing, no magic numbers, nothing. Just 17th 192ths. By the way, if that seems specific, it's because we did math on how the UI is gonna look. And this, let me just tell you how we end up with 17,192. So this bar here to the left represents 1/6 of the screen. Same with up here, it's mirrored rotationally. So this is 1/6. This is 2/9? Is that what that was? Yes, it might be 2/9. I think that's what we ended up with. In any case, in order to keep everything looking crisp and square, we end up with 17,192ths as like the square there, but it's all math based. We didn't just invent that number. I said the message too early, bruh. Anyway, I have no idea how to code in C++. Only knowledge I have is some Java from school and JavaScript, I guess, but basically the same thing. I'm not humping you, by the way. This is not a POV vision. This is me rocking back and forth in my computer chair. Listen, VTubing is a complicated thing, okay? You can't just throw around, you can't just slap on a model. You gotta act that shit, baby. JavaScript, I guess, but it's basically the same thing. Yeah, well, C++, JavaScript, it's all the same, right? Python, Rust. Did you just grow into an adult? Oh, you haven't seen my old model? This is my old model. It's way more loosey-goosey in terms of tracking. I can go anywhere. Also, look at this. You talking shit, bitch? I can zoom in really far. This is my old model, and then we did the new model because the new model has mouse and keyboard tracking, and that's just hilarious. Ugh, sorry, I'm scooting in my chair. Ugh. The humping is weird, but I respect the realism. I mean, I did some shitty Snake game with the tutorial because I want to learn, but it's shit. Oh, no worries. My first game ever was Click the Banana, where it was just a 5x5 array of apples, and there was one banana, and then you click it, and then it appears in another random spot. So, you know, no shame in it. I used SDL for that too. I think my knowledge of SDL and C++ were like the same. Like, both models are fine. They got their pluses and minuses. So let's get rid of the cards in hand, and then let's have that graphic. Well, I'm thinking about how to do this. We need to have it as part of the UI to take that graphic and display it down here. Ooh, we gotta be careful though. We have to account for amount of cards remaining. So I'm thinking in my head, if there's no cards left in the deck, do we want to display that graphic? I think we do. I don't think that's ever gonna change. I think what we'll do is that graphic down here will always be there. I think that's what I want to do. And when you have a card ready to draw, you just highlight it and the card and there's another card under it that like shifts up. So yeah, okay, I can do that. So first we need to, well, let's copy this because that's gonna come back later. As part of our draw UI function, which is, what's that called? Draw UI. Game logic. It's like our first function. Beautiful. Okay, so our draw UI, this is not gonna be the numbers. This doesn't care about turns remaining. This is just the graphic of the card. So below our hand, equip quanta boxes. I guess I'll just do it here. Draw card graphic. So what we'll do is have our temp rect. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're not using a temp rect. Our temp f rect, however, is going to be this formula. Resolution W minus resolution width, yada yada. And we only have one graphic to display. Player 2 doesn't get that. Temp is this value. Obviously the Y value is going to change the most, but fine. Resolution height times, we'll do 16F. Nah, too much. I'm thinking like, let's do 2/3. Let's do resolution dot height minus resolution height times. So we're only subtracting by a really tiny amount. We'll go like 1/17 and see how that looks. It's still gonna be too high, but whatever. Then we have our width and height. Comma height. Okay, beautiful. So that's our new temp rect. This is just for the graphic. Then we SDL render copy F using the renderer. The texture, which is data list dot. Oh, we don't have it under data list? Wait, what do I have it under? GUI? Wait a second. Do I not have the app data? Gary, why do you not have the app data? It's the UI. Oh my God. I have one texture. Why wouldn't I just send the whole app data? Gary, why? Oh my God. Because I was cutting everything out of it? That's obnoxious. All right, well, when in Rome, not auto. We're gonna do a SDL texture pointer card graphic. Is there anything else I need here? No, this is just the card graphic. Okay. Gee, Gary, why did you do that? Why would you make life so much harder on yourself? Okay, whatever. This is gonna end up being the card graphic. This is null pointer because it's the whole graphic, and it's gonna be tempf. Oh, the address of tempf by reference. And then that's it. So that's our draw card graphic. So that'll go on the very bottom right. So now we need to prototype this. And then we need to call it here. So this is data list dot texture. No. Yes. Fuck. Where did I save that? Was it GUI data? Oh God. Hold on. Where's my back of card? Card fonts. I think it's under GUI data. Back of card. Oh, it is GUI data. Okay, perfect. 0, 1, 2. Okay, now if everything worked, we should see some graphic there. Doesn't work. Where's the error? Error. Conversion from double to float requires a corresponding conversion. Oh, God. I need to call for floats everywhere? Ew. Implicit conversion. Or no, explicit conversion. Excuse me. This is so gross. I feel so dirty. Never mind, I'm back, not a Star Wars fan. Oh, it's all good. It's all fine. Where's the narrowing conversion? Oh. Jesus. Double the float? Oh my God. So cringe. Okay, how does that look? Oh shit, sorry. How does that look? It needs a border, I agree. In fact, let's do that now. Draw border. Renderer and temp F. Okay, go. There we go. That looks all right, right? I don't know. Maybe we move it down just a smidgen, just a smeckle. So the Y value, the X value is great. The Y value is going to be, we'll say, float 0.9. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe like 0.8. There we go. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Does feeling dirty ever give you a feeling that you might need tidying in code? Probably, yeah, but it's my code, huh? So that card looks fine. Now what I want to do is when okay, I'm thinking about how to do this. The idea is now we need to kind of play around with animations, or maybe we don't. But either way, we highlight this, and then what I want is for a card to kind of float under this card, like outwards, if you have cards remaining. So, maybe we don't even overthink it. Maybe for now we just have like you highlight this rectangle and you click it and you draw a card. Let's do that. Space, end turn, start turn. So I don't even draw my card in the main loop, do I? I do it under start turn. So I think what we need to do, instead of drawing the card in the start turn function, we instead, let's handle abilities, passive ability check, damage calculation, AI turn, find value friendly. Where's our draw card? End turn is below start turn. There we go. Set all active abilities on. Draw card from deck. Okay. Instead of draw card from deck, why don't we... I'm thinking about how to arrange this in my head. Let me just close my eyes and rock back and forth for a second. What we would need is we would need to set a Boolean check of, do we have an available card draw? If we do, click on the hand, then draw the card. So instead of draw card from deck, we actually erase this. Instead, we set some Boolean value on the start turn function to true. But we have to be careful because player 2 has the start turn function as well. How do I do this? We already have all the start of turn, end of turn functions done. It's more so just developing what features they enable now, right? So instead of automatically drawing the card, oh shit, sorry. I kind of zoomed into the camera there. I leaned forward on my elbows and I just blinded you guys with goo. I do want your draw card to be a function that you like click on the deck to draw the card, right? And if I want it to be optional, and I do want it to be optional, I want you to be able to highlight that rectangle, click down, draw the card, and not able to draw another one. So that's a Boolean check. So I think what we need to do is under the start turn, we ask for a Boolean by reference, which is super weird, but whatever. We set a Boolean by reference. Or maybe instead of a Boolean by reference, we just do the field. Because the field itself is a giant array set, so we just have our Boolean value, can draw equals false. We just do that. So that's already in the field point value. So then we just set field dot can draw, oops, save it, is equal to true. And that's it. That's the function. Maybe we should put that on the top too, actually. Field.can draw equals true. And then we set the other active abilities and stuff. Okay, so that's our start of turn function. So now that's a can draw thing. Now with that, what do we do with it? What do we do with it? Now we need to draw the card if that Boolean check is true. So this is an input thing, right? If mouse button down and is player turn is true. So let's do mouse button up. No, fuck it, it doesn't matter. I need to go get some rest. Wish you all the best. Remember to get some well-deserved rest as well. Oh yeah, don't even worry about me. I'm going to the mall tomorrow. I'm gonna be risen, if you catch my drift. It's gonna be fun. And yeah, no worries. Have a good night, Cream Pain. So we need another is mouse button down check. So this is just checking if you clicked your hand. Actually, this whole thing is checking your hand, and if you clicked in it. So here's what I want. Wait a second. I want to separate this. Basically, I'm worried that mouse button down and is player turn equals true means that whenever you click down and it's your turn, this whole thing triggers. Is there a better way to do that? How about this? We'll do another if statement. If the event type is SDL mouse button down and player one field dot can draw equals true and don't do anything else. Well, I kind of want to check. I'm not iterating through everything, so I guess it doesn't matter. But if we were iterating like this, I'd care a little bit more, but we're not even iterating. We're just checking if the mouse is in a rectangle. So do we have those values? Yes, we have the mouse point, right? Where do I grab mouse point at? Okay, so that's a floating mouse point. So I guess we just check is point and rect. Okay. If SDL point and rect is true and whatever else. So basically, if we have a full hand, don't do anything. Very similar to this, actually. Not quite the same, but it's similar. So what we have to do is check for the last value. If the last value is a full hand, we'll worry about that later. Or maybe not. I don't know. Basically, if we have 7 cards in hand, I don't want you to be able to draw things. So maybe what we do. Well, no, I want you to be able to draw things because then you can discard, right? Ooh, I got to think that through for a second. If you have a full hand and you draw, you discard, right? The card just flies off the screen. That's the plan. So I guess that is fine. So all we're checking then is the first not taken spot in your hand is the finished value of whatever we're doing. We're basically... Don't I have like an add card to hand function? Isn't that like a thing? Don't I have it in the... Draw card from deck. I bet that actually has the logic. Control F. Draw card from deck. All right, what does that actually do? Finds the creature from the deck. Adds card to hand. If it's true, set randomness, create a local field point value, false, 0. Move cards in hands, add card to hand. Erase that because it doesn't matter anymore. Finished deck is greater than 0. Remove drawn card. Okay. So that's how we grab it from our deck. We basically pop back the element. I don't know why I didn't just use pop back, but whatever. Can I just say instead of size -1, just go pop back? It feels like it'd be easier, but whatever. So we pop back the card. What was I getting out of this? This is already moving cards in hand and stuff. So this is already like accounting for anything. Draw card from deck. So field is player 1 field, and it will always be player 1 field. The deck will always be test deck, which I think is player 1's deck, right? Yeah. So then we have our test deck. With our test deck, it basically, if we click at any point, we draw a card. which right now is a problem because what'll happen is space. Okay, they're playing. Now I'm gonna click. Okay, and it draws the card, but now I'm drawing cards to infinity, which is like impossible. Also, how is there 8? Oh, I fucked up. I thought I was at max cards and I'm not. I'm at 6 cards. Oh no. That's what 7 cards looks like. Ooh, how do I solve that? I could make... Actually, I guess I could make it so that the graphic doesn't appear when the hand is full. That'd be kind of weird though, right? Does the UI even account for the like hand size? Like I don't have access to the fields, do I? Draw life and numbers, end turn, draw card, draw creatures on field. UI. Do I have access to the fields? Rect, texture, renderer, vector, card graphic. No, I don't. It's kind of what I expected, right? So at no point in the UI can I ever check if the hand is full to display the card. If we actually have it rendered as part of the UI, I guess. Excuse me. I guess I could have it as like a... It's like not this, where instead of this, we have it as like a draw life with numbers thing, as like a like when we draw our username values. End turn, draw life and numbers. This would have the field values. This also has data list. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna move this. So we're gonna change it around a bit. Let's get rid of this now. Card graphic. I know we're gonna undo work we just did, but we're gonna come back to this. Don't worry. It'll be beautiful. It's beautiful, chat. Copy all that. Delete it. Actually, copy all that and delete it. Then scroll down to draw life and numbers, which is here. Scroll down to the bottom. Actually, it does allow us also to draw card, graphic, and text. So now we have text over the graphic as well, which is nice. So our temp rect is called lrect. And instead of card graphic, this is data list dot GUI data bracket 3 question mark, which I think is going to be here, because now draw UI is going to break. Oh, it's 2. Oh shit. Draw bracket 2, and now this is going to be wrapped with if field dot can draw is equal to true, and field dot creature row, no, hand row bracket 6 dot is taken equals false, then do this. All right, let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, we don't have max cards, which means it didn't work. If I click to draw a card, there it is. Oh, I couldn't draw a card. Oh shit. So I'm gonna click, and I can still draw cards because it's broken, but okay. All right, that worked. I just have to be able to actually draw a card. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking now. So now, do we have access to the deck information? I don't, but I could throw that in there. Would it be an integer? Do I need the deck information? What do I call it? Is it just deck? Yeah, it is. Wow, Gary, good job. Deck. By reference. No, by const reference. We're not changing that shit. Oh no, we are changing that shit. But all we need from it is just the integer value. So maybe we just go int cards remaining. And the idea here is that we would copy, scroll up to the very top, scroll right, paste. This looks like a huge parameter function, but it's basically drawing all the movable elements on the screen, which is very helpful. Draw life and numbers. This is now going to be an integer value, which is test deck dot size. This doesn't work because I need to save it. This also doesn't work. Test deck dot finished deck dot size. There we go. Okay, so now that's the number of cards left in the deck. Okay, beautiful. So that's done. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start making some fonts. Did I paste that in the wrong thing? Maybe. There we go. So now we're gonna start making some fonts. And now, what do I need? I need 2 fonts. Well, we just need X. Well, what do I need here? The constant would be X, and then the number of cards remaining would be whatever. Or do I print like cards remaining, and before that, there's just a number? I think I like the idea of just an X. So we do need double fontage going. It's going to be very similar to this. It's not going to be as complicated though. Definitely not going to be as complicated. It's going to be kind of complicated. So now, make a dual font. We'll call it Player 1 Cards. Here, we'll call this Player 1 X. Font size, we'll do 1. Font size goes up to 4 in terms like 0 to 4. 4 being a size 24 font and 0 being a size 16, I think, font. I made it. Then we have the string we want to print. This is just the letter X. And then we're gonna have player 1 cards. This, I don't know why I just deleted all that. I'm just gonna use it. This number is going to not just be an integer. It's going to be a 2 string of cards remaining. There we go. So regardless of what integer value cards remaining is, we're gonna print in a string that cards, and we do a .c string because it's a C function, which is SDL. So we are taking an integer, we're converting it to a C++ string, and then converting it to a const character string. It's super complicated, but it's a const character pointer, right? We're making fonts, all right? It's complicated. So we have X and the number of cards remaining. Now we need to get the X and Y value, which we could start here. Actually, can I just use the same thing? I know it's gonna be a little different, but the width and height need to change. Because the width and height is just the measure of the texture. So that is going to be layer 1 X dot lower dot height, right? Lower being the drop shadow. No, dot M underscore width. That's what it is. And then it's going to be the same thing, but it's going to be height. There you go. Beautiful. Now the X and Y value, X needs to move over just a smidgen. It needs to be width of the screen minus width of the screen times 1.617. So smaller number means more to the right. So we'll say 1.3. Height also needs to go down just a smidgen, but we're talking a small smidgen. We'll go 0.7 instead of 0.8. That's the only difference. Okay, now if all else works, uh-oh, memory leak. Huh. We need to delete these fonts real quick. If we don't call the delete font function, we have a memory leak because it'll create textures every frame. Didn't work, interestingly. Okay. It is below this, so it should. Layer 1X, lower width, lower height. Oh, we're not rendering it, that's why. So copy, paste lower, upper, upper, and everything else is the same except the X and Y value move down and right one. That's intended. And we print that. So that's the upper. So now it should work. Okay, there's a live pendulum. Okay, there's the X. A little small, little bit weeny. That can be improved. Hold on. We'll just go font size 4. That was really small. So this is the biggest font size. It should be the size of that 100. That is good. Okay, excellent. That is a good ass X. Okay. Maybe to the right a little bit, maybe, but we'll see. This is font size 4. This is the cards remaining. So now we're gonna draw this. Make font. Copy. Make font with shadow, 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 make font with shadow. Okay, I think that's all of them. So now, yeah, X and then player 1 cards. Okay, so now we need to change the width and height here. So the width and the height, they're still the same, so we need to move it to the right. So this gets deleted. Actually, it needs to move back 1. And then back 1. Okay, beautiful. So now it's reset, and it's set to the right things. Okay. So now, we just need to move the X even more. So that is going to be in addition to X minus 1 is resetting the value. Okay. We want to add width of the screen times the value of, fuck, I don't know, 1.f over 16.f or something like that. And all of that's going in another parentheses. So many extra floats. Okay. And then the Y value stays the same. And then this is the same. Okay. if this works, and it doesn't, because EF. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm gonna zoom in a lot just so we can kind of observe it. Fuck, wrong button. Okay, go. Play your cards, and then something should pop up here. Okay, it's too far to the right, so that needs changed. Okay, it's too far to the right. Okay. Let's move that left. Why is it too far to the right? X minus 1 plus... Oh, we need to subtract it. No, it is plus. It's just too wide. So let's go for like 40? I kind of like it. The Y value's off though. Y minus 1, Y plus 1. That shouldn't matter, but it looks like it. Let's move this one over to the right, just a smidgen. See what this looks like. Okay. The X is, maybe we do lowercase x? Maybe that's what we'll do. And then we'll move it to the right even more. Oh, and it's based off of the previous one. That's why it was moved. Okay, never mind. Let's move the 24 back, and it's gonna be back. It's gonna be like 200 of a screen. Maybe that's too small, but we want it to be pretty small. Oh, almost. Okay, so like 150. Come on, make it look good, baby. Still a little much, but okay, we'll do 100. I want it to be pretty close. Okay, I think that looks good. Look at that beautiful X24 on the bottom right. Cards remaining, and then we play one, and it's like, oh, we drew one. Oh shit. Okay, hot. Wait. I saw something. Hold on. What did I see? It was the bottom of the screen there. Or was that like or was this a little bar here? Hold on. Okay, it was a little bar on my IDE I saw. It was like, what is that graphic? Okay, so that's done. So now we have a font on it. We'll ignore animations. Let's just do logic right now. Actually, is that it for logic? Every turn ends, AI is still drawing a card. We are ready to draw a card, so we click it, and then it disappears because we have max cards and we don't have a card to draw. And I can't draw forever. Oh, I can. Oh, shit. Okay. So now under our game loop, it's mouse button down and can draw to draw a card from deck. Oh, and we never set it to false, right? Ooh, actually, I don't want to set it to false there. Under this function, do we call that? Draw a card from deck. Where is that function at? Okay, under the draw card from deck, this has the field value. So what we'll probably do is remove drawn card and then add card to hand. Before we add card to hand and all that shit, let's field dot can draw equals false. Let's do that there. Go. Okay. Plays 1 card. Now I have 24 cards remaining, so we're gonna play the catcher. We drew a card because we clicked and we haven't had the point and rect yet. Then I play cat and we drew a card and we're drawing cards. What the fuck? Okay. Can draw equals false. If mouse button down and can draw equals true, draw the card from a deck where the can... Oh, it's not by oh no, it is by reference. How am I still drawing cards? And is player turn equals true? Well, how do I... The fuck? Mouse button down, is player turn true? Can draw equals true. Draw card from deck. Draw a card from deck sets the value to false though. How are we still drawing cards? That implies... Ooh, that implies that we're drawing cards constantly. Or that we're setting this value to true constantly. There's nowhere I'm even using it in here, right? Yeah, it's just those 2 instances. See, it's not there. So you control F, can draw. That's the only instance, right? Side to side, let's go. Current block, no. Yeah, I'm only ever calling it once, right? Yeah, that's the only one. That's the only one. Yeah, and it's only the start of turn that we care about can draw, right? Yeah, field.can draw equals true. So is it calling start turn constantly? Well, no. It's only when we press space. Wonder why that's doing that. Hi, Gary, the stinky slime boy. I'll have you know, we're doing pretty all right now, okay? So 24 cards, 23 cards, 22 cards, 21 cards. But why am I drawing forever? The only time I ever draw cards from the deck is this function. That's the only time that matters. How about this? Instead of having a whole new if statement, let's just get rid of this. Let's just do this. So now it's in this function. Like that. That's okay, right? Now we just test if turn is true, which it is, and player 1 field can draw equals true. Where's my if? If that, if point and rect this, we're going to copy this. If point and rect is equal to that and that, where instead of this whole hand throw thing, we just have, fuck, that's not a rectangle, is it? Oh God. Can it be an invisible rectangle? I guess it could be an invisible rectangle. That's not bad. But I don't have the rectangle made yet. Don't I have like a local rectangle or something? I have like a local one, right? Yeah, render temp frec, or just render temp rec. Why are these all render recs? Do I really need that many render test frec fuck things? This is regular rectangle frect 2. And for this point in rect, we do nothing. But it does need an frect. Guess we'll just do that one then. Where so we're gonna make a temp frect that's equal to these values, and I think what I can do is just copy this same rectangle. Hard. Okay, so the UI is here. Except it's not UI, it's draw creatures on field. Draw life and numbers, that's what it was, right? This rectangle. Copy, paste. Now, we don't have... Oh, this is like the HP bar. Oh, God. I need this one. Okay. And instead of resolution, it's... where do I have my resolution saved? Is it under my load game stuff? No, it's under my not data list. What the fuck is it called? Hey, where did I load the data? Where did I load the data for the window, global window? Right. This is global window dot. How do I call the resolution? I forgot how I did that. It was from screen resolution. That's what it was. Ah, there we go. Okay. Based. This is such a long thing, but it'll be nice to get the exact rectangle, you know? Okay, and then we're gonna test if that's equal, or if the mouse is in that point. And if it is, draw a card. Okay, let's try this. DX is following, thank you! I appreciate it. Okay, 24 cards, play the catcher. Okay. Fuck. Oh, wait. Shit. Okay, right idea, didn't draw the card. Is there something wrong with this? What was the rectangle we just copied? Oh, that was the mark? Oh, God. No, I needed the, this one. Shit. Oh, man, we gotta do that all over again. Ugh. It's not even that big of a deal, but it's just annoying. Screen R. Copy. Paste. 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 Okay, now it should work. Excellent. Of course, I drew nothing to play. Good job, Gary. Jesus. All right. If everything worked, Sally. Okay, if everything worked, I'm gonna play the catcher and nothing's gonna happen besides me playing it. Okay, based. Now I'm gonna click on... Shit. Why is mouse going... Oh, because it's only testing if mouse is in rec, not if the event type is that. Oh, God, that's so cringe. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, it worked. It definitely worked. I thought it only ran this. I thought it only ran this because the event type is it's in this event type. I thought that's why that happened, but any mouse motion triggers that? Huh, that's weird. Just the mouse being in there just triggers this true. Oh, because okay, that's why. I have the, I messed up the squirrely. Okay, there we go, Jesus. It's like, what the fuck is going on? All right, woo. Nice to know I'm not totally crazy. So now we're gonna play a catcher, click catcher, play a cat. Then we're gonna click this to draw. Wait, click over here, 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 click up here. All right, now we're gonna click the cards. And we drew! And if I keep clicking, shit. Okay. 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 Let's go back to the draw graphic and text. So this is only true. This is only runs if this is false. It'll always be up. But obviously we're having issues with field can draw not being a thing. It seems like this works correctly, but can draw is never actually doing anything. So maybe we could do something like if all this is true, yeah, if can draw equals true, then draw a card. So player one is always true. I guess I could just debug it. Bonjour, Wi-Fi. All right, go. Plays that. We currently have the debugger on, so it'll catch it as soon as we draw a card. So catcher, catcher, nothing. Okay, I'm gonna click this and triggers. Now what is happening here? This is true, so we're gonna draw the card from the deck, step into it. Find card from ID. Okay, I know about that. Yeah, add card to hand. So now can draw is still true. What the fuck? So what's going on here? This never changes? Hold on, I gotta get back here. Okay, let's do the debugger again. I gotta see exactly what it does and why that Boolean value doesn't work. Gary, I heard you like alliteration, so how do you like Sally the stinky slimes? Whoa, language, my man, language. Clam down. Oh my god, can you give me a card to play? Really? Fucking 12 cards in my deck I can play. There we go. Okay, play your 2 live pendulums. All right, catcher, and then we're gonna draw. Okay, debug triggered. Yep, it went there. Add card to hand. Okay, find card from ID. Yep. It's gonna iterate through until it triggers the card I have. Could be up to 20 times. Okay, found the creature. Next. Add card to hand. Okay. So now it's just iterating through the hand until you have enough space to draw the card. When it does, set it to true, set the ID. Okay, we know all this works. Wait, what? Why did that not work right? Also, spooky ghost, hell yeah. Why did that not work right? Why did this skip? It returned true, but it's checking for false. Yeah, I know that. Wait, this at no point ever triggers in my entire game making experience with this? So if I just delete this, that doesn't do anything. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. That never did anything? I still have... No, I'm not playing the debugger. What the fuck? What? I am so confused. Wait. This never did anything. What was I trying to do here? If this is false, create a local int, make it a random number of your hand size. Oh, this is discarding. Oh. Basically, the idea was if you're trying to add a card to your hand and nothing can happen, discard. But this is deletable. Okay. We'll get back to discarding later. For now, we're going to get rid of this if statement. We're going to add the card to the hand, set the draw equals false, and then do the if statement. Okay. I think this has now solved our problem. I didn't know that was like fucking everything up. Okay, my bad. Now we know why it was never getting set to true. Okay, play a catcher. Click around, nothing happens. Okay, click draw, and it goes away. Oh shit, it's working. Oh, we got draw, boys. Draw. Oh shit. Nice. Okay. Now I want to see what happens if we draw to max. Is it still gonna let me? It should. Beautiful. Excellent. Excellent. Firefly Queen. So we're gonna draw. Can I click an ability and draw? Is that still gonna fuck something up? Oh, it works. Okay, beautiful. Okay, the logic is now done. We can now draw cards. What's next? Animations. So the functionality, we're good. We're there, okay? Well, we could draw cards before, but now we have like a graphic and all that stuff. So now you know how many cards you have left. We need animations. So there's two animations we can have. One is when you highlight this back of card thing, eventually. When you highlight this, I want there to be like a little bit of a zhoo coming out, a little bit of a movement, feel nice. And when you click it, it'll go up to the field point spot, squish the card back image, and then unsquish a card art, and then that's your card. That should be not that bad to implement. It's just animations, right? So for now, let's get that card graphic moving. The font will stay the same. The card graphic will move. So what we need to do is play a new animation where I'm thinking about how to draw this in my head in Engine. So what you would have to do is you would have to have the back of card graphic, when clicked, which would start the animation, move up until you hit that field spot value. So you would need to know the nearest card that isn't taken. That's pretty easy to call, because what we would do is what after we draw a card from deck, we could iterate through the hand. So we do something like for L value. Oh shit. For auto reference L value. player one field dot hand row dot nothing. And basically, if L value dot is taken equals false, then do whatever that and then call L value. The problem is now we have a nested loop. That's my issue. So we have an if, a for loop, an if. Oh, I guess this isn't a nested loop. We are only doing one loop. It's just like we have our while loop, and then we have our event queue while loop. Then we have our if statement. Then we have an if statement. Then we have a for loop, and then an if statement. So it's not actually a nested loop, huh? Basically, the problem is though, is that once we call animation, call card draw animation. Basically, once we call this animation and add it to the queue, we have to then bail on the loop. And I really don't want to use a go-to statement. The problem isn't the problem isn't that I don't want multiple animations. I think that can be fine in a vacuum. It's more so, in fact, it would actually look pretty cool because the way we're framing this is it's gonna go furthest away card to closest card, so it would actually work if we had multiple cards drawn. It's more of a problem that we iterate through the hand until we trigger the where we need to draw the card from, and then call the draw card animation. So maybe this is the wrong way of doing it. When we add a card to our hand, how do we call that? Add card to hand. Oh God. Thank you, geese. 1 bit. So maybe what we need here is for this to call the animation, because this would know exactly how to do this. My only issue, so now that we can call that, we can actually get rid of this, because draw card from deck will call this function. This function is where we set the hand value to like know what. Sorry, if I'm really zoomed in here, it's because I'm on like my elbows and I'm zooming into the camera, so my bad. This function, add card to hand, gets called every time we call a draw, which means animation can get called here. The problem is the ID and the is taken value are fine, but I don't want them to appear instantly. I think they are. We don't want an instant we need to have an animation that holds off on displaying the values here until the animation is done. So the only easy way to do that is to set some sort of Boolean value on the animation, where I guess the complicated way to do it would be like setting an event, right? Where it's like, are there any hand draw animations playing for a spot? Oh no? Okay, don't do this. So I guess what we could do, the easiest way, would be to just set a Boolean value for the field point value. So like bool animation playing. To make that equal false. It's equal false by default, right? I don't even know why I do that, but Jesus. Use callbacks. Here you think? Now. On animation start and on animation end. Yeah, but I think in this specific circumstance, I don't need a callback, do I? I was just thinking we would set that Boolean value, and if that field spot value has the animation playing, just don't display the card information, but everything else can be the same. I think that's how we're gonna do it. So we will call animation, and this animation, just by calling it, it's gonna get added to an animation vector. So we already have all the play animation stuff done. So now we just need to make it. But I guess we can do the logic first, where there is a play animations, draw life and numbers, draw creatures in, render cards in hand. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Okay, so under render cards in hand, we have the renderer, the field, the list, and the is hand hidden. So we do already have the field point value. So what we can do is, if hand is taken equals true, and field.handRow I dot animation playing equals false, then do that. Okay, that's how we'll do it. Save that. Now we're gonna go back to our add card in the hand shit, which is right here. There. Oh my god. I'm not gonna control F this. It's done now. It's done. We're moving. Fuck. There it is. Okay. So now we're gonna set field.handRow bracket I dot animation playing equals true. Okay. Sweet. And now when the animation's done, we will set it to false. That's pretty easy, right? Okay, so what we'll do. That's a little bit more difficult, actually. How do we set it to false before we worry about the actual animation? It's just on animation end, right? I guess we just have a bool animation ended. And when you hit the end of the vector, or when you hit the end of the animation, we set it to true. Basically, once animation ended, then, you know, stop everything else. Or I guess we could have like animation, end animation. Fuck, that's like a counter. All these booleans are code smell. Hey, how about I smell your mom tonight if you keep complaining about my boolean checks, all right? It's fucking simple, all right? What is a boolean value besides a simple 4-byte check, okay? Listen, it may be smelly, but it's gooey, all right? So with our animation, the other animation worked really well for the on-play animation. So what we probably have to check is we already iterate through the whole animation list. If the animation type is, now we're gonna have a draw card animation. Gary using Noom classes. Ah, it's fine, don't worry about it. So now on case, nope. On case, play card. Is that the right one? Fuck. There we go. And instead of play card, it's gonna be draw card. Okay, and that's how we do the animation. Beautiful. Case label value already has this value appear at line 40. Nope, fixed. Okay, now we have our end animation boolean value. So I can call in this create function here. What do we need? Draw card animation. We're gonna need the renderer. We're gonna need the data list set. Actually, what does that function have? You only have field and creature. You don't have access to the texture. Shit. That's not the end of the world. Actually, it's kind of the end of the world. Shit. Shit. Every instance of add card to hand needs to transfer the whole field. Not the whole field value. The whole, shit. How do I get that graphic? Okay, hold on. Let's leave that for a second. Let's look back at my, oh God, what happened? Oh, this is broken. That's why. Okay, oh my God, what's broken? Hmm? Wait, what's broken? There we go. Oh God. Oh, they're not displaying because I have the animation always playing. Ha! That's cute. Ha! Well, okay. I didn't think about that, but that's a simple check if I want you to be able to highlight cards. Okay. That's a little awkward. But okay. So I guess what I can do is, how do we do this? Let's look at the add. No, we already have add card in the hand. What else do we add here? Draw life and numbers, draw creatures on field, render cards in hand. All right, what is render cards in hand doing? This has the list data, and it has the field data, and it has the hand value. Okay, it's going up there. We're still gonna keep that animation going. Right? Right? No, I'm not. Copy. Set those values. Up here, render text in hands, render copy. If hidden is false, true, whatever, right? Draw border. Okay. So what we want, if animation playing equals false. So this needs to set the animation. But we call the animation not here. This is only rendering the graphic. Wait. So what we actually want to call is draw card from deck. Okay, so now we're going to add a card to the hand, which already iterates through the whole field. Ah, interesting. So I do have to iterate through the field now. That's so complicated. How do I call that animation? If we call it here... Hey, Sleepy Mush in the YouTube chat. Sorry, I just saw you. If we call the animation here and we draw the card from the deck in this function, the advantage is I have access to the texture from this data list. The downside is I have to reiterate through the hand, but it's only 7 elements, right? Is that really that bad? Probably not, right? It's just the reason why I kind of wanted to do the add card to hand shit in that function. The advantage of that is, yeah, I don't have to iterate, but it's also already set up to like play the animation and everything. It just doesn't have the value. I guess the easiest thing would be to replace or add as a parameter to all add card to hand functions the whole data list, which would be complicated, but I can do it. I wonder if that is the way to go. I guess so. It's not that bad, right? It's not. It'll be a little bit complicated because we have to go through every single instance of add card to hand. But I think this is how we do it, just to keep it so much simpler. Add card to hand will now take that. Add card to hand will now take that. Should be const, but whatever. Let's see here. Is there any add card to hands here? No. In fact, drawing cards from the deck is the only time we ever call that function. So now we have to go to the AI, because the AI will have all that stuff. Where's my AI turn here? AI turn. AI turn. Okay, so you need to add card to hand. Wait. You don't have an add card to hand. You have add creature to field. Use chosen ability. End turn. Huh. Add creature to field. Move cards in hand. Do I ever call the AI to draw a card? I do when I start its turn. But start turn doesn't draw a card, right? Yeah, it just says that you can draw. So this runs. Oh, baby. Okay, it's that easy. Okay, sweet. So now we'll fix the AI later. AI needs to have its own, like, if can draw, then do this, you know? Okay, so now we go back to our other function. Not start turn, not that. Add card to hand. So now this can get the texture for the animation. Okay, so here we're gonna call the animation, which is gonna be draw card animation. Beautiful. Wait, does it import that? Yes. Okay, based. Okay, okay. Woo! Solve that problem real quick. Okay, so this is all, it looks wrong, but it's very correct. Okay, beautiful. So now that needs a renderer. That needs a, what do I need? We need a render rect. Although I guess it's already known, right? I don't need anything else besides the renderer, do I? I need a texture. Texture. That's it. Okay. We're gonna return an animation to complete, where we're gonna be. Is there any? Oh yeah, we do. We need the spot to render to. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. The thing is we call this function and then it's going to return some animation to complete, and it's only going to give the information it actually needs for this. So what it needs, it probably needs a distance. It needs like a Y value to end at in terms of like that. Well, it doesn't even need the renderer then, right? It needs that, and it needs, oh, it needs to be a float value, but whatever, we'll say int. We'll say int destination. We'll call it that. So then we're going to return all of this, which is destination, the hand start location, I guess. Play all animations. We'll have the animation list in the renderer. I guess it doesn't know where it's starting, is it? Okay. So I guess we need an SDLF rect. Oh no, I can just give that here. Okay, based. So SDLF rect starting location is equal to some value. Starting location. Okay. Oh, it needs a starting Y value. Oh, well, fuck. Dot Y. Oh my god. And it needs a rect. The destination rectangle, right? Well, SDLF rect. This can be an F rect, right? Okay. This is destination location is equal to that. So then our destination is actually going to be an SDLF rect, which is fine. We have that information already. It's trivial to add it in. Okay, so then we need destination dot Y value. Int. Okay, that's its distance it needs to travel. That's its starting location. Then we need our first rect, which is starting location. Then we need our second rect, which is destination location. Not destination. What else? Null. Null. Fuck, I can't really. 0. 0. Animation type, it is card draw. Draw card, whatever. And the bool animation reverse is what did that represent? Oh, is there an animation to play after? Okay, I got you. So if we have like a flash, the animation reverse would be take the same formula and just reverse it. So that's false. And do we need to end the animation? Well, that's going to be true, right? No, it's going to be false. I know we don't need to enter in all that information, but who gives a shit? It's fine. Okay. So beautiful. We have the whole draw card animation information in there. So this is just destination. And then, although I guess an easy way to do this would just be destination, right? Okay, beautiful. Now we have a starting location. The starting location is just, I just did this earlier, right? It's this. Oh, I need the resolution. Which means we need a app data. Fuck. Data list. Fuck. I don't have the app data. And the starting location is screen resolution based, right? Oh, how do I do this? When I call for this animation, I have access to the data list. The problem is animation and sound doesn't. Problem is animation and sound doesn't. And I'm worried about some looping aspects here, some circular logic. Is game loop ever gonna call animation? I think it does. Excuse me. So it does call animation and sound, but it does not, or it does call game logic. Game logic does not call main, but it does call animation and sound. Animation and sound. Can that call in game logic? No. It can call in main. No, it can't because the main calls it. Hold on, I need to drop paint. I just need to know if this is gonna be like a circular logic issue, which is a module nightmare. So we have module 1, module 2, module 3. 1, 2, 3. So if one is main, main gets inherited by game logic, but it's only one way. Game logic must inherit animation. And main inherits animation. So if that's the case, can I import app data ever to animation? I think the answer is no. Because if I do, I need to import game logic, and then we have circular logic here. And if I import main, that's also circular logic. So I don't get access to app data ever, which means I don't get access to the resolution. I guess we could just call two float values, that's screen resolution.x and float value screen resolution y. I guess I could do that. That would work. Delete that. This is fuck, this is W and height, my bad. So W, height, W, because it's a square. Delete all the floats now so it doesn't confuse anyone. Okay, this can work. I can work with this. That needs to be a float. Shit, actually a lot of these need to be a float. Okay, this does not. This does not. This does. That does not. That does not. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have the screen resolution. Okay. That's our starting location. Wonderful. So now we have the logic going down there. So let's call this function. So let's do play card animation. Prototype it. Gary, do we have to? No, not in this case, but whatever. Why risk it? Let's go back to our game logic here. Issues with IntelliSense, thank you. Okay, let's get back to our... Oh my god, I'm so nasally, I'm so sorry. Where's our function here? Add creatures... It was, draw a card from deck, right? Usability. No, it's AI use chosen ability. Remove drawn card, add a card to hand. Hand draw equals false. So this has the data list. Is this what I want? Where was I calling that animation? Is it add draw card from deck? I don't think it is. We add card to the hand. Oh, that's right. Add card to hand has it. Okay, my bad. Move cards in hand. Render. There we go. So, draw card animation. What do you want? What's your motive here? We need a texture, which is the data list dot GUI data bracket 2. I just know that by memory now. We need an frect. The frect is the destination rectangle, which is field dot hand row I dot render rect. Float is the screen resolution, so data list dot. Oh my god, I don't have the field resolution. Oh god, I don't have the resolution. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, I don't have the resolution. Ah. It's so cringe. Okay. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. If I... Oh god, do I really need to... How do I do this? The lazy man's way would be take this field value and give it the resolution, but that's so code spaghetti-y. There's no reason for the field object to have that resolution. Code toil. Hi there. So that's a problem. Normally I would grab the resolution via the game loop, because the game loop has this window. It calls that as part of its like main parameters. And normally that would be fine. Except now we have an issue where these are all errored because we have a broken function right now. Add creatures to field, move cards in hand. Draw card from deck. So I would have to put it in the draw card from deck function, which adds it to the add card in hand function, which adds it to the draw card animation function, just to get the screen resolution. Wouldn't the easier way... Oh! No, I don't. I don't need that. I have the render rect. Its render rect is the size of the hand. Oh, that's easy. Guys, why did I make that so complicated? Now the X and Y value can be 0 because fuck it. Starting location is just a different Y value. So hold on, this is just... destination dot X, destination dot Y, destination dot width, destination dot height. I don't need these. I guess I could just get the X and Y value from that. From this. No, that'd be stupid, right? This just needs to be... Oh, this is where I want the resolution in order to get like the max screen. In order to get it right where it needs to be. How do I do that? Oh god. How do I do that where we have variable Y values depending on the user? I guess I could always just make it like a set flat distance away and just make the animation based on that. So regardless of how empty your hand is, your screen resolution, I just always plan on it being like 1,000 units away. So wherever the destination.y value is, just add 1,000 to it. And we'll just plan on the animation always being 1,000 units away. It's a magic number, but it's fine as long as it works at every resolution and we plan every animation to work with that value. Okay, that's acceptable to me. Okay, so we don't need these two anymore. Don't need these two anymore. And now we don't need that anymore. Okay, boom. Draw card animation function done. Now it should save. Okay, now it should run. Beautiful. Okay. Excellent. You don't see anything in his hand because we're doing animations right now. But the idea is we're going to click the draw card and then it'll play the animations. So now the logic is all there. It'll automatically run itself out at some point, right? If, what's that Boolean value called? If end animation equals false. Do the function. Oh wait, what's it called? If lanim dot end animation list end animation equals false, then do this. But only in the case of drawing a card. The logic doesn't apply. Like play card would never get set the other way. Okay. Beautiful. So now we just do the logic for the animation. Okay, sweet. So what do? We wait for cards to get drawn. It'll play invisible cards right now. So now we have Soul Catcher. So I'm gonna click it. Card is emptied from my hand. So now we're gonna draw. We drew, so now we just need an animation to play where regardless of amount of cards in hand, it'll go up and then flip. So for now, let's just get it to go up. So we know the Y value already, right? That's its original rect. Starting location. Anna start is Y. Okay, beautiful. Distance is currently 30 for the other one, but this is its destination Y value. I don't like that. What we'll do is have int local what do I call it? Local distance is equal to 1,000, because this is always 1,000. Okay, beautiful. I kind of like that actually. So now we don't need no awkward conversion. Okay, beautiful. Starting location is just this value, which is the same value, but yeah, okay, I like that. Okay, beautiful. Excellent. All right. So we need to go up 1,000 units in a very smooth algorithmic way. There is a Reddit thing here, game dev. Let's look at Reddit real quick. They have a cool little top all time. Where is the animation thread? I saw that. Something about acceleration. Is it this? There it is. Okay. X plus equals target minus X times 0.1. Okay. X plus equals target minus X. X plus equals target minus X times 0.1. Okay, so that's gonna be our basic bitch acceleration deceleration thing. So, if X is our variable, if we add the target that we're going to, then we subtract the X value from it times 0.1. Okay, so if X is currently 0 and the target is 1,000 units away, how fast does it go? So 0 plus 1,000 minus 0 times 0.1. So it would go 100 units instantly. Okay. Okay. What if it's 900 and we're going to distance 1,000? 900 plus 100 times 0.1. So it'd be 10. So then it would be 910. Don't you run into the issue though where you'll never hit 1,000? Oh, it is if target is an integer, it will hit 1,000, right? Because X and target are flat integers. There's no float values. That's fine because animation start and animation distance are both integers, so that works. So if X is the current Y value, starting location dot Y, which is called original rect. So original rect. Ooh, that's the render rect though. Oh, that's why we have an L rect. Oh, Gary, you're so goddamn smart. L rect is equal to a L anim dot original rect. Beautiful. Now, L rect plus equals the target destination, which is L animation dot the distance is not where we're going. Wait, what's the original value? Okay, rect is where we're going. So this is L rect dot rect minus L rect dot Y dot Y dot Y. Okay. So L rect Y, it's the same logic. Now we're just gonna go up and it's gonna accelerate until it reaches the end, right? The problem is L rect never changes. L rect was just the render rect, so I gotta be really careful here. I think we do have to change. I think we do have to change because this is a copy and this is an object. So these are all copies. So we can change the original rect to be dot Y plus equals original rect dot Y. Oh, L anim. Okay, beautiful. So now we have our original rect, and then L rect. What do I have L rect for? Oh, it's just the temp rect for like iterating. Oh, it's for like making borders and shit. Okay, all right. I'm stinky. No. So now we have our acceleration. So now what we're gonna do is we need to display the graphic, which we already have for the text. I hate my life. Oh, we're gonna get the texture. Oh no, we do have the texture. Oh, based. Okay, we're just not doing anything with it. Okay, sweet. So let's just add. Render texture. Okay, okay. So then we're gonna add to the end of this texture. You went 8. Wait, what? Huh? initialize an entity of type uint8. Bool. Oh, because these guys. Okay. I'm just gonna make temporarily. Color. Fill. You just call it fill. Now it should work. Okay, awkward. Okay, sweet. So now we have animations done. Well, the logic. So now I have the texture finally. So what do we do with the texture? Well, we have the render rect, right? That's always gonna be the same. The render rect is just, excuse me. It's just destination. Well, in terms of width and height, the X and Y value are obviously going to change. Well, that's the original rect. That is our render rect. So SDL, render, copy F, renderer, lanim dot texture, null pointer, and the F rect is just lanim dot original rect by reference value. Okay, so now we're rendering the graphic. We don't have logic for if the animation ends, but it will do it. I just want to see what happens here. Nothing. Okay. Awkward. Okay. Oh god. So we have our Y value original, then we add, I know this is like a formula for acceleration, and it's good enough for me, right? It's good enough for our purposes. These are differed by 1,000 units though, so it should take how many frames? That's gonna be a fast animation, isn't it? If it's 1,000 units away, always, we know exactly how long it'll take. Manja Dev, thank you, I appreciate it. Aw, I haven't seen you here before. Manja Dev? Is that supposed to be manga? Cause I ain't no weeb, I'm just warning you, okay? If that's 1,000, so it'll go 100 plus 90 plus, what's 10% of 810? 81? Plus 729. Oh god, how many frames is this gonna be? So that's frame number 3. 729, that's 7.3 frames. We'll say 73. So you can see it slowing down. It goes 190, 81, 73. This is 666. So we are gonna be slowing down by 67. Okay, so this is like, what? 15 frames, 20 frames. Space Cadet Aphrodite, hello, welcome to the animation stream. This is our current formula. If you guys have never seen me before, I'm Gary the Goo Boy. And today, we're doing animations for card drawing. We already did some animations. We already have all the logic there. We're just doing like, in the case of drawing a card, and you don't end the animation, do the animation. So we're just trying to see how long this will take if this is 1,000 and this is 0, how long will it take? Also, this should be subtract, sorry. And this should be plus. Because we're going backwards, we're going high to low. I think. hold on. If this is 1,000 and this is 0, we are subtracting 0 plus 1,000 times 0.1, 100. Yeah, okay, it's the same formula, just backwards. Sally the Goo Girl says hi. Sally the Slime Girl, Gary the Goo Boy, get it right. Oh, I lost tracking. Get it right, racist. Jeez. Yes, I do have to move my whole mic out of the way to do that. So appreciate my humor, okay? Jeez. Astro Daddy, I hope you had a good stream. We haven't had much of a chance to talk lately. I missed your stream yesterday, but I've been a busy lad, all right? That was the raid message Aphrodite declared she's the racist. Well, I don't know. Jeez, sorry. Okay, so we have our animation formula. We have us rendering that animation once every frame. I know you don't see cards in hand right now. That's on purpose. I just want to see the animations right now. Uh-oh. Why did that break? Did you guys see that? Hold on. Play Life Pendulums again. What was up with the border on that? Why is that border breaking? Did you guys see that? What the fuck? Okay, play. What was up with that? That was weird. I haven't seen that before. Okay. Sweet. And then we draw. No animation. Shit. Aphrodite, hello, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't seen Aphrodite, she did a lot of the art for this game. She she did this art. Oh, it's so good. So perfect. Oh, look at this immortal card. Oh, chat, did you guys see? Oh, she did so many more nibs. I haven't even shown them all yet. She did, where is it? Where is it? I saw it. I made it. I shared it. Whatever, it's in the Discord. I think I may have just downloaded it and not actually done it. Not actually, like, made it. Look at this! Look at this! Hold on, I got a better pick. Hold on. What the fuck? This is my favorite card she's ever done. Look at Gravity Nymph. Oh my God. Did she ever get you the worm you were missing? Yes. She's been sending art like 3 different ways, which is fine. I am not complaining. I am complaining about myself for not keeping better track while we were going. My favorite of the nymphs is the entropy one. But Gravity though, look at it. It's so fucking cool. I have all of them now. You guys want to see them? Fiverr. Let me just make sure I don't leak anything I really shouldn't. How was your delivery? Honestly, not finished yet, but that's fine. Well, now I can't even get to my delivery. Hold on. Fuck. Stop. Orders. I will create art for your game. Yeah, she hasn't actually... I think it's my fault, maybe? I don't know. Okay, nothing on here is out of the ordinary, so I can show you guys this. Oh, there's my... That's why I say it's not finished yet. I only paid $1,700, not the full amount, so that's a problem. Anyway, look at these nymphs. Hold on, this is Dryad. Look at the life nymph, it's so perfect. It's better colored, I like it. My favorite lift is Death. Oh, Death does have a good nymph. Pyro nymph, ooh. Spicy. I like the brand look. Hold on, did anybody in chat was like, oh, that's Brand from League of Legends? Oh yeah, that's Brand. Well, not its Brand, but you know what I mean. Similar. I like this dip though, more character. Brand's boring, fuck Brand. Time nymph, ooh. Aw, look at the little face markings. I was about to call them tattoos, but I don't know if that's fair. Oh, it's like a little hourglass. Oh, that's so cute. Ah, man, that's gonna look so cool. Hi, I like cats. Nathir Kasim, hello, welcome to the allergy cough stream. Air nymph, ooh, okay, I saw this before. I like the colors. I gave her that hourglass idea. Oh, is it an hourglass or two faces? It's an hourglass, chat. What do you mean two Oh, I get it. I understand. I get the joke now. Okay, and then we have Gorgon Nymph, Earth Nymph, classic, because she has Petrify as an ability. That's kind of cool too. It's a nice little, oh my God, I didn't even notice her shoes. Are those shoes? Or I was thinking immediately like burlesque, like knee-high boots. That's what just came to mind there. What's up with allergies? I mean, am I right? Yeah, I'm allergic to something called dogwood. I'm allergic to dust, pollen, and dogwood. And we just so happen to have a bunch of dogwood around here. So whenever wind starts blowing, I just die. I'm pretty happy with this one. It's very good. So let's just keep a count here. Do we have Phase Nymph? Because I've been looking. I don't know if I have Phase Nymph. Hold on, let's notepad this. There's 12 nymphs, right? We have Earth, Air, Time, Fire, Gravity. Whoop, not Fravity. Gravity. Life. Light. Death. Entropy. Darkness. Water. 5, 10. I am missing Phase Nymph. I got gaslighted. I don't know. Is that what you call it? Did she already send it earlier, maybe? I never got it. Or maybe I did through Discord? I didn't even check that. I did not get it. Okay. So this is what I mean, but I gotta go through the audit. Do not blame Aphrodite for this, by the way. This is like my doing because I didn't keep better track of everything. And you know, what's worse than a client who doesn't know what he wants, you know? I'll send it now. If you can't do it through Fiverr, just send it through the Google Drive idea you had. Maybe that's the way to go. Yeah, let's do the Google Drive idea, Aphrodite. Let's just do it that way. Just send the whole, like, everything you have, and then I'll keep track from there. She definitely did make all 12. We played with inverted colors and compared. Yeah, I don't even know what the other one looks like. She said Phase Nymph, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll agree with you. Yeah, I just never seen it. If you call them nips, it might attract more people. No, it'll attract the wrong kind. Chat, did you see what came out yesterday? Shut the fuck up. Everybody, chill. Excuse my language. Did you guys see the thing? The thing that came out? Hold on, where is it? I forget what it's always called. Pomni. Oh, look at that! Episode 2, bitches. 30 million views in a day? Oh, baby. I liked it! I think I like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared more. But chat, there's some, I'm trying not to spoil it here. There be some great moments in this, all right? What is this? What? You've never seen Digital Circus. It's so nice. Hold on, what's a good joke here to share? It's this one, right? Yeah, it's this one. Hell yeah. Turn off the music. We're gonna watch this for like 2 seconds, okay? Quality, 2K. Then we're gonna increase volume, and then you guys get a little joke here.
Like you already. Look, Pomni, we're already friends with the princess.
I'm not a child. You don't have to hype me up.
I assume you've been informed of your mission.
I like it. You know what? It's my kind of humor. All right. That was not very funny, but it's okay. It's a package product. All right. Don't Hug Me scares the fuck out of me. Oh my God, dude. I love Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Don't Hug Me series. There's one joke. One great joke. It's a great joke because you don't realize the payoff until it happens. And it's just, it's so good. Where is it? Where is it? Where's electricity? There she is. There's electricity. And then this. But what about my shredder?
But what about my shredder?
It's chat.
What about my shredder? the shredder. Yep.
Yeah, you never seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared Code Toil? Oh, baby. Let me blow your mind. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's what you do. Don't hug me, I'm scared. Just YouTube that. Go to, do not let anybody spoil you, okay? You watch this shit right now. I'm just gonna copy, paste. I'm gonna end stream in like right now anyway. Just when the stream is done, just go there, just watch it. Watch all 6 episodes. It's like episode 2 is time, all that shit, right? Once you get through all 6 web series episodes, here's what you do, okay? You then look up Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared series. They had a series on channel 15 in the UK. You can't watch it legally in America as far as I know. So it's the only time I'm going to endorse piracy. The first entry should be the full TV series 1 to 6. It's okay quality. It's kind of blurry, but it's good enough. And then just watch the whole thing. It's 2.5 hours and you just treat it like one giant movie. And I love it. There was another similar series that's even more messed up. Well, I don't know about that. All right. Enough of me gushing about that. Tomorrow is going to be finished animation. We laid out all the logic. We have, I guess I could show people who don't know what it looks like. Oh no, it's fine. We'll look at it tomorrow. That's the plan. I already have a really nice like setup for cards remaining in the deck. I like how that looks, but I'm gonna wait until the animation is done tomorrow before we show everyone. I'm learning that. I'm learning to not share everything as it happens and to, you know what? It's okay to kind of leave things unrevealed for a bit. I'm kind of bad at that. I need like a marketing agent. I do overshare. Yeah, I do a lot. I just get so excited. It's like when my model was done before I debuted, I was just like, here's my model. It's just like, here you go, world. Have at it. And I just showed it to everyone before I debuted. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. Phase Nymph in DMs if you want to if you overshare that. Well, I mean, if you show me. It's so perfect. Okay, we'll share it. Fuck it. Look, chat. Look at Phase Nymph. Oh my god, it's so cool. And her only, what is her ability? It's quintessence, right? It's the make a creature immortal. Oh, dude. That looks cool. I love that like flashback effect you had. You tried to do this with another nymph or something, right? I remember you were like playing around. Maybe it was like darkness or something. She matches you. Does she match me? Oh. All right, everyone. That's it for today. That's all. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Give me kisses. I can't do the eyebrow thing on this model. Hold on, everyone. Don't leave yet. Don't watch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared yet. Just come, hold on. I gotta reload another model. Okay. Come here. This is my newer model. All right, come here. Kisses. Oh, the face tracking. Oh, it's so much better. I come back to this model and I'm like, oh, I miss you, baby. Daddy's home. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Goodbye.